Hi everyone, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about supporting English learners. Now this is mainly for teachers, but parents, you can watch as well, and maybe you can glean from some of these ways of supporting English learners. Let's get started. So the first common challenge is the lack of designated English learner instruction time that is mandated for teachers to provide. Now, here is how you can address that common challenge. Both gen ed and special ed teachers can collaborate during those professional learning team times or those designated explicit times that teachers are given weekly on how to tailor the instruction so that English learners can get the most out of their EL instruction. And the second way that you can address them is there can be language supports during integrated English language development, ELD time, such as oral clarification of directions in the primary language and also front loading using their primary language to bridge the new learning to the previous knowledge. Now, here's a second common challenge: communication challenges. English learners have difficulty understanding directions, communicating their ideas and thoughts within classroom discussions, and depending on their age, they might have difficulty understanding the IEP because of the IEP jargon that we as teachers know, but they don't know. Now, here is the way that teachers can address this common challenge. First way, use translation tools such as Talking Points. That is a translation tool. Now, the second way is best practice is to translate IEPs and psych reports in their native language. This is so that they can go back and better understand what is going on. Now, lastly, English learners can sit next to English only or proficient English speaking students or reclassified English learner students for the exposure to the English language. Third, here's another common challenge: misidentification of disabilities. Educators might find it tough to decipher between the signs of a learning disability and the regular hiccups of learning a new language. Now, here's how you can address that. Give English learners some time in the general education setting to get acclimated to the English language. And secondly, training on deciphering between the hiccups of learning a new language and the signs of a disability can be given. This can be given by psychologists. Now, the last challenge that I will address is the difficulty accessing appropriate supports. English learners may not have access to bilingual support staff, or the district might not offer a dual immersion class. Now, here are two ways that you can address that challenge. Ask the district to purchase text to speech and speech to text translation app extensions for their Chromebooks or their iPads. And secondly, ask parents what they do and use outside of the school setting for supports. Now, supporting English learners is actually simpler than we think. But here's the thing: we need that collaboration and that support. That's what makes it simpler. And these four common challenges are common, and there are more challenges. Let's be honest, when it comes to supporting English learners, there's also some challenges supporting special education students as well. And now, when English learners are also have qualified for special education, that can make it even more difficult. But again, it can be simple when we collaborate. So, leave in the comments below how you support English learners if you are a teacher or a parent, and leave below some common challenges that you have seen if you were an English learner in school or if you have experienced an English learner in your classroom. All right, don't forget to subscribe, comment below, and I will see you next time. Bye.